friends, and welcome back to Vlogtober. It's been a bit of an interesting day so far, bit of a weird one. I'm not gonna lie, it did not have the best start because I woke up in the early hours of this morning around about 2:30 and I just couldn't get back to sleep. My skin was irritating me. I got another bout of acid reflux, which wasn't great, and no matter how I tried to position myself in bed, I just felt horrifically uncomfortable. So I pretty much didn't sleep between about, like I said, 2:30 till maybe 6:30, and then I think I possibly got another couple of hours sleep in the early hours of the morning. I moved downstairs and I just slept on the sofa for a little bit, but it was a bit of an emotional start to the day just because I hate it when I can't sleep and I'm generally feeling like a bit of a giant blob, which means I can't really do all of that much. So it was a morning of feeling a bit rubbish. Luckily, Emrys has his day off today, and so we spent our morning together. He ran me a bath and we just watched some more of the Hill House Haunting. Is that what it's called? The Haunting of Hill House? Something like that on Netflix, which I still thoroughly recommend and think is amazing. And I had some lovely soup for lunch, and yeah, all in all, things are definitely looking up. And very excitingly, I finally cut out the rest of my pumpkin dress. Yes! So I was able to do that. So I think I'm going to do a little bit of sewing maybe, which would make me very, very happy to get that done. And yeah, just be kind to myself for the rest of the day. I think it's important to realise that it's okay to feel frustrated and to feel like everything's gone a bit pear-shaped, and allow yourself that moment of just kind of despair, I guess, about that. But then it's important to take care of yourself, do something that makes you happy, whatever that might be. Maybe it's just having a bit of a sleep and waking up again and hopefully the day is better, or it might just be sitting and having a little cry, which it was for me this morning. But yeah, I'm feeling a whole lot better. Had a little bit of galaxy chocolate. My beautiful friend Nikki of the Tea and Possibilities podcast sent me a lovely care package with a massive bar of galaxy chocolate, so that has helped a great deal. And yeah, it's all good. So let's crack on with a little bit of sewing, shall we? Because it's about time that my sojo came back. So I'm just swapping out my sewing needle for one of these jersey needles because the pumpkin dress is made with knit fabrics. So you want a ballpoint needle rather than a sharp needle, because it works better with the fabric. So now that I've done that, excuse all the rattling, I'm going to thread my needle up and start doing a bit of sewing. Other thing that you'll want if you're using a regular sewing machine to sew with knit fabrics is to use the zigzag stitch. It's preferable to use this rather than a straight stitch because obviously your fabric has flexibility. So having a straight stitch can sometimes mean that when you pull on a seam, it can rip very easily. Whilst if you have a zigzag stitch, it has a lot more flexibility in the stitching as well as in the fabric. And for this particular pattern, they've recommended a width of 0.5 and a length of 2.5 for it. which sounds good to me. So we'll see how we get on with that. But yeah, zigzag stitch, if you're not using an overlocker or a serger, is preferable when using knit fabrics. So that's my first seam done. It's really difficult because it's dark fabric and dark thread, but because also this is jersey fabric, it doesn't fray, which is amazing. So to finish this seam, all I'm going to do is chop it down quite close to the stitching, and then it will be finished and it won't fray and it'll look great. So yeah, the first seam has been sewn. Check it out, guys. Body construction is basically done. The front pieces and back pieces are sewn together and I've set in the sleeves. I've just plopped it on the dress form very kind of roughly, so it's not looking like it fits particularly well. But I just always forget how quick knit fabrics sew up, and oh, this is going to be so cute. Look at it. I love this fabric. If you can't quite see, it's covered in actual metallic, I suppose, paint or something. I mean, it's probably paint, but it's little metallic bronze flecks, and this is actually navy fabric. It's coming out very black on the camera, but it's going to be so cute. And yeah, I'm just going to keep on going. I'm going to start adding a little bit of the mustard fabric on now, which is very exciting, but yeah, coming together super quickly, which is great.